Peace reflection. Peace, peace. It's a beautiful day. Early morning walk. Chose to come out here and walk in my grandmother's neighborhood. We moved out of the other apartment complex, but I just wanted to come on and express how I felt, how I feel, self-expression. So, waiting for people to come on in. I'm going to invite a few people here. I just want to talk about society's norms and unplugging from this matrix that they have us wanting to be in. Like, had a conversation with my grandmother this morning, and I noticed a lot of things about, what was said and what is expected of me as a being, what she expects of me. But I expect something totally different coming from my life. And it all starts with connecting back to nature, connecting with the source, and unplugging ourselves from what reality wants us to think we're supposed to be doing, what the society wants us to feel like we're supposed to be being. And I ain't with it. So hold on, I'm just inviting a few people. Probably look kind of weird. But yes, thank you for logging in, chiming on. So when I say unplug from the matrix, I'm basically talking about unplugging thyself from what you think you know to open up to a realm that you haven't known before. And coming into a space where you're no longer just working all day 9 to 5, no longer just working just for a paycheck, just to be paid paycheck by paycheck. Nah, like, I feel like there's much more to life than that. I feel like there's much more to life than just slaving for a system. And I refuse for anybody to tell me how to live, trying to tell me how to live, what I should be doing in my life. And their lifestyle is something I don't even agree with in the first place, And I'm just gonna say this: I love my grandma. I love her. But if I know that what you're eating, what she's eating, or was eating, doesn't condone a healthy lifestyle in the first place, like meats and less greeneries and all that good stuff, like, I'm not gonna want to listen, because I know that what I'm saying, what I'm seeing on a day-to-day basis, where I'm subconsciously programming myself to believe with coming into one and coming into nature and being one with nature and eating a healthy vegan lifestyle, eating alkaline foods and all this other stuff, cleansing of the spirit and the body. It has more to do with just a book. Spiritual awareness, spiritual growth has more to do than just the Bible itself. Yes, the Bible has some things in there that could, help with like stories. Like, if we just took that as a guidebook to life, yeah, that could help. But at the same time, it's more so experiences in nature. Nature is the master teacher. I would sit here and be in nature and learn more about myself and more about the earth than being in a church. Nature is my church. And I'm not saying don't go to church. I'm not saying all that stuff. I'm just saying, because I used to go to church. I did. But when I started seeing the things that was going on in there, and how it was like a box to trap what certain principles and morals into one, but it's more than that. It's more to life than just what's in a book. It's more to life than just what's in the minds of people that choose not to be open-minded. Like my grandma, I burned some sage last night in her home, and she was just like, not feeling it, because she said she smelled it all the way from her room. All I was doing, I had good intentions, great intentions, just to clear the space, clear the air, fill the air with positivity. That's what sage does. And it is a beautiful cleansing kind of thing going on with that. And she chose not to understand it. She said, I don't want nothing strange going on in my household. And she chose the things that she don't understand, which I respected. I respected her, because it is her household. But at the same time, it was like she didn't even want to open her mind to what it was. She didn't want to open her mind to what it was because she was so stuck in her ways of, other things. Or so stuck in the box that she created for herself for what reality is and what life is and what the norm is. And I'm just like, no, man. Like, there's so much to life. There's so much to life than to just be trapped. I saw these dogs chained up on a leash this morning, like just chained up barking. And then I saw one in a cage. And I'm like, I'm seeing myself in these dogs because, like, they're in this space trapped. Really, not really, but they're made to be free. We're made to be free here in nature. We're made to be running around, and if we come back, we come back. If we go, we go. But they were sitting there, just had a leash, barking on the front yard, just wanting to get off. One was in the cage, just sweating. His tongue was sticking out like he had no water. And that's exactly what society is doing right now. It's keeping us locked. It was keeping us locked here, thinking that this is life, 9 to 5, going, doing what we, working for the man, stay in the system, doing what the society wants and not what we want to do. I want to be engulfed in nature. I want to learn from mama. I want to be with the animals because I love cats. But for some reason, I want to be a part of this. This is what I want to be a part of. Hold on, how you flip this around? This is what I come in for. Beautiful butterflies. I used to be afraid of butterflies. I don't even know why. I was just afraid of butterflies because I guess I was programmed to be afraid of them. Like, because I didn't understand them. I was programmed to be afraid of beautiful, beautiful creatures that represent transformation. But why? Because I grew up seeing that. I grew up seeing my mom afraid of things. A lot of people afraid of things that fly around them. But they're freaking awesome. They're part of nature. This is nature. This right here is what it's all about. I've grown so detached from like fake crap. Like, oh my man, I've grown so detached from the world of materialistic things, the world of fake hair and nails and having cars and doing stuff like that. Kind of stuff doesn't matter. This is what matters. So I'm just coming here, I'm like, I wanted to talk about the unplugging from the matrix. When I say unplug from the matrix, unplug from what you think you know, to experience a whole world that you came here to experience, came here to be free and express yourself. She talked about getting a job and everything like that. And I'm just like, I just want to do art. If I can create for a community and create and do things for the community with just my hands, I would. I'm not going to sit there and go waste my time in a cubicle and get detached from the sun and nature. No, I'm sorry. I'm unplugging from the matrix. I'm unplugging from what reality, quote unquote, is in Babylon. I choose mama. I choose nature. I choose to be free. The free being that I am. I choose to be that love being that I am, connected to nature. And I'm going to go about that way with the help of God through this way. So I'm starting to envision a beautiful life surrounded by nature and being taught by nature every day. I'm taught, when I'm in nature, I'm taught something. And that's a beautiful thing every single time, because I'm open and receptive to that. I'm open and receptive to all the beautiful things of nature. You have to teach me and speak to me. Speak to me, nature. That's who I am. I'm about to. This is who I am. Not that. I choose not to be that. I choose to be this. This is me. This is me. So I just wanted to come on and say that. Express myself. I'm not a dog on a leash. I'm a bird. Flying, not waiting to be free. I am free. I choose to be free. Peace, love, and light, perfections. I hope this inspired you in some type of way, shape, or form. Peace.